Alright guys, welcome back to Dragon Armory Airsoft. I'm Copperhead, and this past Halloween I got to play in an Airsoft zombie game. And let me tell you, it was definitely a long day, but I would do it again. Operating on only 3 hours of sleep, I wrecked people as both a zombie and a survivor. And if you want to know if it's true, either watch the videos linked below, or stay tuned because today I'm going to tell you about my Airsoft zombie experience. Let's go. First off, would you rather see me buy an M60, an M249, or an MG42 light machine gun? Guys, tell me in the comments below, or any other light machine gun you think I should buy, because, man, I like your thinking. But let's get right into what you're here for. The night before the Airsoft game was a historic day for all Star Wars fans. Season 2 of The Mandalorian was out, and we just had to watch it that Friday. But we didn't start watching until like 11, so we got home at like 12, and we still had to pack all our gear, so we didn't get to bed until like late. Now you're probably thinking, late on a Friday night, that's to be expected. Yeah, but we had to get up at like 4 a.m. in the morning to make it to the zombie game. So, nice. So, myself, AK Man, John, my brother, and my dad all loaded in the truck and got some breakfast at a sketching-looking McDonald's at a truck stop. Something to do with Roy Rogers. And we made it to the True North Field near Neosho, Missouri, and we met this guy.
Technically, it's has to be within the wooden structure.
Slushy. If you need a man to come up with a cool game mode that you thought would never work, talk to Slushy. If you need somebody to test the game, he'll come to you. So we were his guinea pigs of sorts for his zombie game. Now, zombie games are not new in Airsoft, Balhack having the biggest Airsoft zombie event in the world. Slushy said he ripped off Balhack, but he added a few things to his zombie game that made it a bit different and set it apart from the other Airsoft zombie games. The coolest thing about Slushy's game was the advantage the zombies had. Instead of just having to chase after survivors and being down after one shot, zombies had tennis balls and wads of socks to throw at survivors. This gave the zombies a huge edge, making them 5 times more dangerous than they were before. Slushy also threw in armor. Actually, it was just pie tins that were taped to our shirts. But survivors had a hard time hitting those targets until they were like 5 feet away, so that was kind of painful. Now, Slushy had split us up into 3 teams. Yellow, pink, and blue. My team. Each team was to get 2 rounds being survivors, facing the 2 other teams who would play as zombies until their turn came. First game of the day, I was a zombie with absolutely no armor. At first, I just read headlong into the survivors because what the heck? It's what zombies do. I got a few people this way, but as the day progressed, our zombie tactics became craftier and more effective. We began running in groups, flanking all the time, setting up ambushes, and actually wrecking the survivors. It was pretty bad. The first survivor team of the day was pink, and most of them were running pistols, so it was easier to get close to them without writhing in ever-ending pain. Once we finished that round though, I thought blue team would get wrecked as a survivor. Turns out, it was just the opposite. First off, almost everyone in our team was armed with an AEG, and from what I saw, we were all highly motivated and relatively very skilled. We instantly broke up into teams and started getting our resources out of the field. We ended up the round with 8 out of 10 resources, impressing Slushy so much we got a good Lord. Next up was yellow. This was the 3rd round though, and yellow had 3 things stacked against them. 1, they only had 3 players, and while all of them were rather skilled and had AEGs, they could have used that 4th man. 2nd, all the zombies had armor and slime balls. 3rd, their safe house was in the village. Now, you see, the True North Field is broken up into 3 parts: the urban area, the forest, and the village. We had our base in the urban area, which was a horrible place for the zombies to fight since it was so open. Yellow's, though, was in the thick of the trees, allowing us to sneak up on them. Unfortunately for Yellow, we ended up just swarming their spawn en masse. Basically, as soon as they left their safe house, they had to fight us, because we were right at their door. It was hilarious and hectic at the same time. Actually, one of our guys, just kept knocking zombies down with the slime balls. He was, doing amazing with them. I kind of feel bad for Yellow. He wrecked them, basically. The day continued, and me and my team, Blue, got our second chance. I was going to do a zombie/Vietnam gameplay, but everybody was so tired at the end of the day, we just walked in, got our resources, walked out, put them in our safe house, and that was it. But Slushy wasn't done with us. He wanted to make it a bit harder, so he dragged us into the woods yet again, and we had to successfully, play Simon Says. Out of 4 people, including an engineer, we could not do as Simon Says, so we failed that part of the mission. Needless to say, we died, but at least we captured all our resources. My overall tactical analysis on how to win a zombie game as a zombie is to push it hard. It takes a lot of energy to be a zombie, but if you can keep pushing it, you're going to get the enemy. As a zombie, using the woods and hide movements played a key role in beating the survivors. The socks and the armor also definitely helped. They gave us an edge on the survivors. Actually, we lost all the tennis balls in the field. Though the armor was definitely an advantage, it actually increased our pain because for some reason the survivors couldn't hit the armor until they were 5 feet away, and at that point it just really hurt. We all had welts all over our bodies. I literally had a line of welts on my wrist. It was painful. Slushy even ended up playing and pulling out his G36. He shot me in the wrist. It literally buzzed. As a survivor, having an AEG was a huge advantage. I mean, it was kind of unfair, actually. In an Airsoft zombie game, I would definitely say that shotguns, pistols, and bolt-action rifles are more fair. It was easier to get closer to players with just pistols instead of the guys with AEGs. 1, they had a lot of ammunition, and 2, they had a lot more range. I definitely saw it when we were being the survivors. It was easy to keep the enemies at bay just by kind of, as they call it, spamming the trigger. All they had to do was run forward, whatever, I don't know. Yeah, if you limited it to pistols, shotguns, and rifles, it would be a lot less painful for the zombies and probably would, keep our energy levels up somehow because everybody just got tired of being shot at point blank range with AEGs. It was painful. Nevertheless, as a survivor, you've got to move fast, stick together, and work together, and you can beat the zombies. Keep the zombies as far away as possible, and you'll win. Guys, huge shout out to Slushy. Give him some love in the comments down below. Thanks again, Slushy, for letting us come and play at your game. I had a ton of fun. And also, thanks for letting us, fight alongside you and your tank at the Wargames Oklahoma 2019. There we go. I can talk. Actually, it'd probably be better to say thank you for letting us leave you and your tank high and dry in the middle of a firefight. Guys, watch those videos if you want to see what I'm talking about. We kind of just ended up leaving the tank like everybody. It was bad, but it was still a lot of fun. Thanks for doing it. I definitely hope to come and get to play at your home field because I've seen some pictures and some videos of it, and it looks pretty cool. Guys, if you live near or in Missouri, definitely go check out Slushy's Facebook page, link below. I mean, it's pretty cool. He's pulled off some pretty cool games, as I've heard. It's pretty cool. Guys, go check it out. Hope you guys, how many times am I going to say guys? Hope you guys liked the video. It was a bit different. Tell me if you think I should do more of these. I kind of like the idea of kind of giving a spiel on everything I do to Airsoft. I think it's a lot of fun. Definitely go check out our other zombie gameplays up here and linked down below if you want to get in on all the action. And don't forget to comment on what light machine gun we should get because I like your thinking, man. And don't forget to join us next Friday because I got to go to Iowa and I got some really awesome footage. Lord willing, we'll see you guys next time. I'm Copperhead, signing out.